South African Police Service Crime Intelligence Unit head, Lieutenant General Richard Mdluli, is to be moved from his current position immediately. Tonight we ask this question: is this a problem solved, or is this merely a problem shifted?
Talking from the Heart. Today with John Perlman on Kaya FM 95.9.
Adriaan Basson joins us. He is assistant editor of City Press, which has covered this story extensively. Adriaan, welcome and thanks for giving us your time.
Hello, John. It's a pleasure. He's been moved for what Minister Mdluli calls public accusations and counter-accusations within the management of the police.
Yes.
And then he refers to this letter that we published on Sunday, which was a letter Mdluli wrote to President Zuma in November, in which he said a lot of things, but the main thrust of it was that there's a conspiracy against him, he claims, by senior police officials.
Yes.
And secondly, he makes the very strange statement that in the event that I come back, that is Mdluli talking, I will assist the president to succeed next year. We asked Mdluli what he meant by that. For me, it looks like a clear reference to the ANC's conference in December, where President Zuma will be seeking a second term. And Mdluli chose not to respond. I think we need to go back to 2007 before Polokwane, and you will remember that the same kind of things have happened. I said to someone the other day, it feels like the same bad movie, which we saw. That time the actors were different. It was Jackie Selebe and people like Vusi Pikoli who lost his job for doing the right thing. This time it's Richard Mdluli is one of the main actors. Now, who is he? He's a career policeman. He was never in the struggle. He was working in the apartheid police. He joined the police in 1979. He became the station commander at Vosloo Rus and then suddenly worked up his way in the police until he became the head of crime intelligence. President Jacob Zuma's cabinet appointed him to this position, and he was interviewed peculiarly by four cabinet ministers. Tim Williams, who was the acting police chief, told us later in an interview after he left the police that this was irregular and this was political interference according to his view. He wasn't allowed to be part of the interviews. No police officials were part of the interviews, and it was clearly a political appointment. We were on your show a week or two ago where we spoke where a number of police officers phoned in, and I feel sorry for those people because I think there's still a lot of good police, law-abiding police officers out there who want to do their job.
Yes.
And who are looking to their bosses and their leaders for leadership and inspiration and moral vision, and who's really seeing a circus and a sad one.
Adriaan, is this a concluding chapter, or is it just, are we somewhere in the middle of a long and difficult story?
I'm afraid the latter, John. I think we're still going to see a lot of things coming out. I think people are starting to talk now. I think people don't want to see this kind of things happening in the police. And, there'll probably be some court case or commission of inquiry coming out of this. There'll be implications for the police on a legal front, but also politically. And at the moment, it feels to me like the country wants answers from President Zuma on this matter. I can't see Mdluli surviving in the police with this kind of cloud over him. He's managed to do it, but now it looks like even his protector until now, the police minister, Nathi Mthethwa, is starting to move on the issue, maybe slowly, but surely.
Thanks very much. Adriaan Basson, City Press assistant editor.